Okay, Leo. So this will be, what is the gossip on you? What is the tea? So I already pulled four cards. We got moves up and down. We got passion, sorry, and then we got won't leave you alone. Okay, so we got F and F free. So the gossip is, the tea is that you have freed yourself from players. Maybe you were in this energy of um sleeping with somebody, or just, just being single, being free, and just doing what it is that you want to do, right? But I feel like you put that all behind you. So if you was out here in these streets and you were single and mingling, you put that all behind you. You're not on that anymore. But ever since you walked away, you have somebody or people in their feelings about it, because we got moves up and down. And not only that, there's somebody that could be crashing out about it, upset about it. I feel like you have decided to go pursue something else. So after you left the streets alone, these people, I feel like your focus may have been on something creative, something that you have been wanting to do for a very long time. Some of you guys, it can be like a creative project that you could be putting together, or you have already put together. If this energy has already passed, some of you guys, maybe you just decided to go enroll in school. Maybe you have started a business, but I feel like a lot of y'all started to put y'all focus on something that you really, really wanted to do, no matter what it is. But you got people in their feelings about it, because although you may have left these people behind, I feel like they may have tried to apologize for something that they did to you, but I feel like you just won't. You just want to be left alone. And maybe this could be somebody that continues to bother you, you know, Leo. So just to tea that you walked away from somebody that wasn't good for you, or just people in general that wasn't good for you, and now they're in their feelings. Even if they try to come back and apologize or explain themselves or even kiss your tail, you just want to be left alone. But I'm just getting this energy where somebody could be constantly like trying to get your attention after you told them, after you rejected them. We're gonna put it like that. So yeah, so that's the gossip so far. You got people in their feelings because you don't want nothing to do with them. You focusing on something else, and you just don't want to be bothered. But I'm gonna take these cards out like how they come. Yeah, you told somebody straight up how you really felt. We got no filter, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. Yeah, so the gossip is that you walked away. Some of y'all walked away from a player. But like I said, this could be somebody that you were involved with. Maybe you were just dealing, maybe this was a situationship. I don't know what y'all had going on with somebody, or just people, because some of y'all probably had a lot of people that you had to drop. Like if you had a roster, you probably just got up one day and just decided to, like, either, like, I feel like you just decided to stop calling them, start reaching out, and stop getting involved with them on that level. And now they in their feelings about it because you told them how you really felt. Yeah, some of you guys, you definitely did go within, because we got inner child, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness, restored, return to innocence. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of you guys have been doing um, a lot of inner work when it comes to, healing things from the things that have hurt you in your childhood. I'm hearing in your childhood up to adulthood, because maybe you realize the people you were dealing with, they were hurting you, and you realized that you were hurting yourself, so you just decided to cut the cord. I'm hearing break ties with everybody that you were, you had a roster of somebody, people you were mixing and mingling with. But I feel like you did take that time out to yourself, Leo, and started to heal, and just, you know cut off everybody completely and focus on what you really, really want. um but I feel like you have returned back to your innocent self. Like you could feel like a whole new person. You may not even feel the same no more after you got rid of people and just decided to go within and allow yourself to grieve whatever it is that has hurt you. Because I'm hearing you realize that you have hurt yourself by staying involved with these people, and now you're doing things differently because you want more out of life. But let's see, but you do got somebody in their feelings, or people in general. I feel like you may have a lot of people in their feelings because you spoke your truth. You told somebody how you really felt. You gave somebody some raw honesty. or just a group of people. Because some of y'all, you probably cussed everybody out and told everybody stop calling you, stop texting you. Maybe it was the way you said it was a little mean, and that's the energy that I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you just felt like this person kept constantly like reaching out, talking to you, trying to link up with you. You like, listen, stop calling my phone, stop texting me. No, I don't want to hook up with you. Some of you guys, you said that to somebody, or maybe you felt like you had to say that to everybody you had on your roster. Yes, you are on hustle. You are in hustle mode right now, but we got hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. Yeah, I just felt like you have just decided to let go of your roster and just get on your grind, hustle, make some money. A lot of you guys, you could be doing some research on how to make some money in regards of something you want to pursue, but I'm hearing research. Some of y'all reading books, some of y'all are studying. Like I said, maybe you decided to enroll yourself in school, or maybe you could be looking for what school you want to go to. But this has everything to do with what it is that you want to do with yourself and your life. So you cut off your roster and you just decided to get to work. But now you got people, like I said, you got people in their feelings because you don't want nothing to do with them. So the gossip is that you have cussed everybody out and told them what it is, and they can't take your rejection, and they feel some type of way. Yeah, because you feel like no matter what it is that they say, it would just be a waste of time. But we got divine timing, patience required, trust in the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. Wow, some of you guys, this could be somebody or a group of people that hurt you and that never even apologized. Maybe you felt like the way they presented themselves, it's like they wasn't probably holding accountability, and that could be another reason why you cut them off. Besides you wanting to work on yourself, you just felt like whoever it is or a group of people is, you just felt like there was no accountability. But just take what resonates. Yeah, I feel like this could be people that just didn't want to commit to you at one point in time, or this could just be you. You just, you don't want to settle anymore. You don't. But we got afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. Yeah, these people don't not looking for nothing serious anyways. And I see why you cut them off. Because I feel like you on a whole your mindset is on a whole different wave. Like you want more out of life, whether you want a commit, like you want to get married, we want some form of commitment, or you just want to commit to what it is that you want in regards of your stability moving forward. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all probably not even ready to commit. So the gossip is that there's a chance that you may have commitment issues. No, you don't have commitment issues. You just learned your lesson. You learned your lessons. You stop cycles. Whatever cycles that you were in, you put it to a stop. We got wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. That's it. So the gossip is that some people feel like you got commitment issues. You want to be single. You want to do what you want. So I feel like at first you did want to be single, because I'm hearing some of you guys, maybe you felt lost. Maybe at the time you just didn't know what it is that you wanted to do out of life. But now you had some form of wake up call and realize what you really want to do. You just decided to cut off your roster and just focus on, what it is that you want. You got your head in the books. Like I said, some of y'all could be reading, researching some things, signing up for classes and stuff like that. But yeah, people think that you have commitment issues, but in reality, you gained a lot of wisdom from whatever it is that you have been going, whatever it is that kept you in the cycle. You just don't want to repeat the past no more. Basically, you don't want to move backwards. That's what it really is. So the gossip is some people feel like you just don't want to commit. You want to be single, but you're trying to tell these people it's not that. I just don't want you. I don't want you. I want something else. I want something more deeper. I want something more meaningful out of life. I don't want to settle for this. It's exhausting. And like I said, some of these people may have even hurt you. They can't even hold accountability. And some of you guys, you just felt like, why continue to go back and forth and mess around with somebody that can't even apologize and hold accountability how they hurt me? You know what I'm saying? It's like people want you to hold on to them, Leo, but they don't want to hold accountability for what they did. So you like, why even bother dealing with them? You know what I'm saying? I'm moving forward. But What else? What else is the tea? What else is the gossip on Leo? Yeah, some people just think that you want to be left alone. You want to be you want to be single, but that's not it. It's not. They so used to you operating a certain way with them, and then when you finally cut the cords and broke ties with them, oh, you know you don't want nothing to deal with me. Oh, you don't want a commitment, or you know it's something like that. Like people just think you're supposed to continue to mess around with them, like that's supposed to be your life. No, you got other things that you need to pursue, that you want to pursue. But we got shadow work. Yeah, I feel like you just been giving yourself some I'm hearing some grace. Some of you guys, you have been just very patient with yourself and been doing the shadow work. You still healing. So even the process you still healing, you feel like people are still bothering you, or a specific person still keep bothering you. You know, every time you tell this person, stop calling me, stop texting me, stop popping up at my house, whatever the case may be, maybe even at your job, you trying so hard to cut somebody off particular, but they just keep on contacting you when you just want to be left alone. Because I still feel like you could be in a state of still like grieving. You know, it takes time to grieve. It takes time to get over the past. It takes time to heal and forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? But their problem is that people think you the same. That's what it is. People think you still the same, but they have no idea that you just want change. You know what I'm saying? They operating from the old you when you trying to rebuild yourself. But I strongly feel like you did have a roster, Leo, and or crosswatcher or whatever, because some of y'all just a Leo placement. But I just feel like you trying to make these massive changes in your life and change yourself, but people won't give you space. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they may think that you don't want a commitment or whatever, and then it's not that you just don't want them. Because I'm hearing they are in the way. You're trying to heal so you can rebuild. But what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit, in this situation? What else is the gossip? Because some people just feel like you want to be single, you want to do your own thing, you want to mingle or continue to mingle with these people that you cut off. But no, it's not that. You just don't want them. You know, you want something more meaningful. But I feel like first and foremost, you just want to get your life together, especially in regards to your money and your stability. A lot of y'all focuses on that, you know, and then maybe later down the line, if you decide to commit to somebody, it will be something much more deeper, something more meaningful. You just don't want nobody lingering around and just there, you know, wasting your time. Okay, what else? What else is the tea? What else is the gossip? Yeah, I just feel like you just didn't want these people. That's it. Even if you was playing with them a little bit, you know, going back and forth with these people you had a roster of, like you was just you didn't take them serious. You didn't. Whether you a man or a woman, you did not take them serious. But you got commitment issues. No, you just don't want them. We got mixed signals. Yeah, you turning your back on people who leave you in a state of confusion, or you just turning your back on people who just don't even know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make it seem like you got problems, you got issues with commitment, but these people don't even know what they want. They want you stuck with them. They want you stuck on them. They want to hold on to you, but these are people that are lost. So you're turning your back on people who are lost and trying to leave you in the fog. That's trying to leave you in a state of confusion, some form of illusion. You see what I'm saying? I think it's like, what is that, the Seven of Cups? But yeah, I just felt like you're turning your back on your options that don't even know what they really want out of life. So, you know, you are in this energy of, you know, determined to win out of life, you know, but we got criminal history. So some of you guys, you could be trying to like, I don't know what you trying to. Some of y'all are definitely researching something. Maybe you trying to apply for a certain job or something. I'm okay. I'm hearing two messages. Some of you guys, maybe you could be thinking about going to school for like, I'm hearing law enforcement or something, but you need a background. Some of y'all, maybe you need a background check. Maybe you gotta like take a test or something. I'm hearing criminal justice. Maybe you're thinking about going to school for criminal justice. Um, some of y'all trying to clear something, get something cleared off. Oh, some of you guys, you could be trying to get get something expunged off of your record. So if you somebody that has a long criminal history, a long criminal background, maybe you could be trying to get things expunged or a specific thing on your record expunged and you trying to figure out how. Yeah, I strongly feel like Leo, you are like literally trying to like, I'm hearing get out of debt. You trying to get things off your record. It's something that you want to obtain out of life where you feel like in order for you to obtain a certain thing, like a certain thing, you have to clear debt or you have to clear something off of your record or something like that. Some of y'all could be looking researching something up in regards of criminal justice. Like I said, I'm hearing criminal something criminal like I said, I feel like a lot of y'all may have a long criminal history. Maybe you've been in and out of jail. Um and you looking to get something expunged or something. I don't know. That will be for somebody, but um some of y'all could be looking to go back to school to be like a homicide detective. Maybe you just want to work in like law enforcement or something. I don't know. Maybe you trying to look for a job. Some of you guys, maybe you do is trying to look for a job. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you trying to fill out some applications to be like a security guard or something, a police officer. I'm just hearing law enforcement. I'm hearing something about something being expunged off your record. Just take whatever resonates. But I feel like you're trying to clear debt. You're trying to clear things. You want a clean slate. No matter what it is, I feel like you're starting from the ground up. That could be hindering you from getting a job, or that could be hindering you from going to school. Because some of you guys, maybe you didn't get a GED, you didn't get a high school diploma and a GED. Maybe you could be researching on how can you get your, get a GED, go back to school so you can go to college. Like it's something. It's I'm hearing it's levels to this, like literally, like. But I feel like you're doing it from the ground up, especially if you're trying to like get out of something that has this hold on you for so long on why you cannot obtain a certain thing in your life. But no matter what that is, but yeah, that's the gossip. You are grinding really really hard and you're very determined to, you know clear your life up, but let's see. I just feel like you don't want no distractions. Okay, what else? We got work affairs. So, like I said, you may have somebody that could be trying to present themselves, explain themselves, or maybe even apologize. Some of you guys, it's just somebody want to be in your face, but they're not holding accountability for something, like I said. And maybe you've been waiting on some form of explanation or apology from a particular person. I'm just going back from what I said before. This could be somebody you had a work affair with, but this is also saying that um, you could be trying to get your work affairs, back in order, no matter what that is. And I feel like you could be waiting for something. I'm just get Like I said, it has something to do with like you applying for applications somewhere. It has something to do with you trying to get something expunged off your record. It has something to do with you, like I said, trying to get a job, trying to get some form of license. That's another thing that I meant to say when I was looking over here. So some of you guys, you could be trying to get like a, what is it called, like a CDL or something like that. Or is you waiting for something to get in alignment for you? Maybe you wait. Some of you guys, you're waiting to hear something back from somebody, a facility or something. But just take what resonates, because I'm hearing getting out of debt, getting something expunged off your record, going back to school, going to college, getting a degree, getting a license. It's something like that. You're trying to get your affairs in order, whatever that may be. But yeah, you just want to be left alone. And um even if even if it's scary, this new beginning is scary. I feel like you're willing to face it. You're willing to face it. Like you don't. I'm seeing tunnel vision. Like y'all have tunnel vision right now. Y'all don't want to be bothered with nobody. You just want to get your life together. We got deny. So I feel like in a mix of you getting yourself together, like I said, I feel like there's somebody that still could be like bothering you. And I just feel like you're going to reject them. So some of y'all, this could be somebody that actually does trigger you that you used to mess around with. I just keep getting that energy. Maybe you feel like some of y'all feel like there's just a dark cloud over you. Like if it's not a specific person that keep bothering you, or maybe even both, maybe you feel like there's a dark cloud over you. Maybe you got denied. Maybe you got rejected for something that you applied for. Like I said, some of you guys, you may have tried to apply for something or get something off your record cleared up or get out of debt in some way, shape, or form, but you may have been denied. You may have been rejected. Or you just could just be in your energy of, being in fear. But just take what resonate, because some of y'all may have got denied or rejected for something, but this can be definitely cleared up. Whatever it is, I feel like it can be cleared up, but it may take some time, and that could be the reason why I'm hearing you may have to go back from the beginning of something. But let's see what else, Spirit. No, these are not the cards. What else, Spirit? What else is the gossip? Because at this point, people are saying that you're not looking for a commitment, but in reality, you just learned your lesson, and you giving yourself a new beginning. You starting a brand. You giving yourself a clean slate, and that's what they don't understand. No matter how much you cuss somebody out and try to push somebody away or tell somebody even the truth in a polite way, it's like people just don't understand you. They don't understand you. They don't understand your path. They don't understand what you're trying to attain, but I feel like you just don't want to be bothered with people no more. So they can be saying that. I feel like they saying that you just don't want to be in a relationship. No. Like I said, once again, you don't want them, especially if they're in a way and they trying to distract you. I feel like these are people that are just distractions. These are people that ain't going nowhere. These people are confused. They got their head in the clouds and they want you stuck with them, and you're not allowing them to stop you or distract you from your progress moving forward. That's it. I told you. We got healing era, therapy, journaling, shadow work, breaking old cycles, soft but strong. You're not who you used to be. Listen, if you felt like you've been trying to obtain something, whether back to square one, whether you've been trying to get a license, you've been trying to get something expunged, where you've been trying to clear your debt, whether it's credit card debt, or whatever the case may be, where you got denied or rejected for something, Spirit is saying you need to do some more healing. That's just my advice, because it seems like it. Spirit is saying you need to clear your energy a little bit more. You need to detox. So whatever seeds that you could be trying to plant, so it can grow, so it can work in your favor. So if you feel like you've been trying your best to get out of these situations that have been hindering you from moving forward and making progress in your life, that's what's stopping you. You need to heal. Some of y'all still have baggage. That's what I'm seeing. Some of y'all still need to do some more shadow work. That's why you were denied. This is I feel like you're on a spiritual journey, Leo. And when you're on a spiritual journey, it has everything to do with your energy. It starts within, and then you'll start to see things on the outside prosper once you do the healing work. So my advice to Leos that feel like nothing's going in their favor, no matter what they start, whatever they try to clear up out of their life, you need to go within and heal. A lot of y'all need to detox. Some of y'all need to hit the gym. Some of y'all need to meditate. If you don't want to meditate, put on some meditation music. I know I listen to meditation music on YouTube every single night before I go to bed. Like I said, hit the gym. Um, what else I do? So I take salt baths. Some of y'all, maybe you need to take a salt bath. Do whatever you got to do to clear your energy, because that's what's holding you back. If you felt rejected from a job, no matter what it is, right? Or even if you apply for a loan, that's what it is. You need to clear your energy, detox. Some of y'all need to fast. Some of y'all need to drink more water. No pop, no juice, no Red Bulls, no energy, whatever it is that you are consuming in your body. Some of y'all need to just start all over, eat clean. Like if you eat a lot of meat, man, fast for a few days or start eating clean. Go vegan, go vegetarian. Like do something. It's something about your internal, something about your body. You need a clean slate, like a clean detox. Or like I said, you give yourself a clean slate in regards of your material life, right? But I feel like internally that's what's causing you to be denied in such places that you're trying to get in the doors of. You need a clean detox. Some of y'all still hurt in the mix of trying to move forward, but it's like I said, I'm just keep hearing it's not over. Just stick with your guns like you've been doing, pushing everybody away, and just detox. Even if you gotta get you some Salapanto, some sage, cleanse your home, pray. Some of y'all need to pray, and just hope things get better. But I am seeing that some of y'all may still be so hurt to the point you may need therapy. Like if you don't know how to heal, like I said, you may need therapy, or we also have journalizing. So some of y'all need to start journalizing, just doing the shadow work. That's all it says right here. Because I'm just getting this anxious energy. Some of you guys, maybe you feel a little anxious in the process of trying to give yourself a clean slate in life. Like cleanse your energy so doors can open for you. Because some of y'all are still wounded. So the gossip is that some people think that you have commitment issues. Some people think that people are saying you have commitment issues, and they're saying that you need to heal. But I feel like, oh, excuse me, I got a cold. And that could be true, but if they know you need to heal, they need to respect your boundaries and give you space. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people think that you need them around. I just feel like it's manipulation. Honestly, if somebody trying to say stuff like that when you asking for space, I feel like people just mad because they can't manipulate you into your drawers anymore. That's it. You can't be moved. That's it. That's it. So the gossip is, or we're gonna say the tea is that you don't want to hold on to people that's not giving you anything serious in your life, that's not adding to your life. You want a fresh new start. You want to heal. Some of you guys, you definitely feel like you need therapy. If you feel like your life is cursed, or you feel like nothing is going in your favor, because I'm seeing it, it's because you need a clean detox. A clean detox. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Yeah, you could be giving a lot of people the silent treatment right now, and it's okay, but maybe you felt like you emotionally shut down. But I feel like it's just that you shut down communication from people, and maybe even isolated yourself from people so you can move forward. But so the T is that you could just be needing to heal some more. It's a lot of energy here that is saying that you're doing a lot of shadow work, but I feel like you need to take it up a notch, besides grieving. And like I said, meditate, pray, take an Epsom salt bath or something, detox, fast, go to the gym or go jog or something. But we got family drama, old wounds, new arguments, generational patterns, loyalty tested. You're allowed to set limits. So the gossip is that not only that you pushed everybody away, but you are planting new seeds, and you have people in the background talking about it, maybe even arguing about the simple fact that you have shut them out. Some of you guys, it's your dysfunctional family child. So you cut a lot of people off. This is just not romantic lovers that you may had a roster with. You cut off dysfunctional family too. And now they're in the background talking about you and gossiping about you because you shut them out. We got old wounds, new arguments, generational patterns, loyalty tested. You're allowed to set limits. And so people in the background mad because you set a boundary with them. I'm telling you, you may have been ignoring people's phone calls, text messages, or you completely cut them off. And like I said, if you had a roster, you cut them off too. But just know your family particular are in the background bringing it up. Mad because you got boundaries. So some of you guys, this family probably don't even never even knew what boundaries was until you started it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, you having boundaries is a problem to everybody in your family, and they are talking about it. But oh well. Look, didn't I say people want to come back? Didn't I say there could be somebody who's trying to mend a relationship with you? But there's new rules with you. There's new rules. Okay, what else is the gossip? You got rid of fake people. So not only the gossip is that you pushed everybody out of your life and gave yourself a clean slate. Like I said, your family in the background mad because you set boundaries. It's because they're fake. These people are not real. We got forced kindness, polite but cold, compliments that don't feel real. Don't mistake courtesy for connection. Yeah, you just don't resonate no more. Your soul, you know what it is? Your soul just not in alignment with them. It don't align with them. You want more out of life. You want more for yourself. Y'all just not on the same wave anymore. And that's why you cut them off. So you got a lot of people in their feelings because you set boundaries, Leo. So that's the gossip. You got everybody in their feelings, talking about you in the background, mad because you set boundaries. But I feel like you just want more out of life. And if it don't align, if they're not adding to your life, why have them around? Look, we got spill the tea, honest conversation, safe space to vent, saying what's been held back, get it off your chest. So, maybe people feel like, okay, after you realize who you were dealing with, okay, after you realize who you need to get rid of, which is these fake people, some people want to come back and basically, I don't know, some people feel like they got to get something off their chest. These family members, it's like they want to, I don't know why, but I feel like people wants to stop you from moving on because they know you're going somewhere. They know that you are, you want something more deeper, something more meaningful out of life besides the lifestyle that they are living. You know what I'm saying? So the gossip is that, like I already stated, you cut everybody off and they ain't feelings talking about it, but you got your reasons. But they feel like there's something that they want to say to you, or they feel like there's something that you are withholding that you could be needing to get off your chest, but we're gonna see what else, Spirit, because obviously somebody got something to say. Yeah, I feel like it has everything to do making it up with you. Everybody want to make amends with you. Everybody that ever broke your heart, whether it was dysfunctional family or the people that you were just sexually involved with from the past, it's like everybody wants to come back after you set a boundary with them. They feel like they feel like they don't have you don't have a reason to cut them off, and they want a reason. They want you to explain why you cut them off, but you don't have to explain. You don't. And it's because they don't understand you, they don't understand your path, and I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, they just want to stop you and block you and delay you from moving on. We got situational single, technically single, emotionally unavailable, keeping your options open, not ready to commit, don't take it personal. So you have some people taking it personal. They feel like you don't want to be around. So it's not personal. I mean, it's like both. Like, yeah, I feel like yes, these people may have deceived you, broke your heart or whatever, and because especially if it's family, dysfunctional family that just treated you bad. But I feel like you also taking it personal. You know what I'm saying? It's like you taking it personal, but then again, you're not. I just feel like you just want to be left alone. You don't want to be around nobody fake, phony. It's people that don't respect you, people that don't love you, people who are not supporting you on this journey. Like I said, maybe people just want to just know your business. I feel like people want to know your business. And I feel like you just don't want to be available to their messy behavior, and you just feel like you don't owe nobody an explanation on the path that you're going through because they're not going to get it. They're going to find a way for you to hold on to them, and they don't understand they really holding you back. Yep, told you, some of you guys, you may have blocked people, you may have been ignoring people's text messages, phone calls. It says hard stop, access denied, protecting your peace digitally and emotionally. Sometimes silence is self-respect. I told you, these people don't respect you. And that's exactly why you cut ties with everybody. You're not allowing anybody to breadcrumb you. There ain't no more second chances. You're not, this is all, people can't respect your boundaries, Leo. This is all about you cutting the cord with everybody because you want a better life. You want your space. You want to heal. You want to grow. You want to learn. And they can't handle it. They can't handle it. They can't wrap their mind around why you don't want to talk to them no more, why you don't want to be around them no more. you know But I feel like even if you did tell them the truth, they're not going to be ready to hear what you got to say. Because some of y'all, you got a lot to say, but you just chose not to say it because you feel like it's just not even worth it. Because you feel like some people are just committed to misunderstanding you. So why explain yourself? They know what they did to you. They know how they treated you. They know that you want better out of life, but for some reason they want an explanation. Like, come on now. But yeah, I feel like you're not dealing with anybody. You don't have a roster no more. You don't have a situationship no more, or none of that. You flat out single, and you're just not entertaining anybody. You're not. Not no lovers, not no family. It's just you. It's just you, Leo. Head down, focus, trying to figure things out. We got get in the room, but it came out reverse. Hotel, motel, suit, business, and pleasure. So you definitely did decide to stop linking up with people. If you was out here linking up with people, you know, sexually or whatever, getting a hotel. Some of you guys, I'm here hotel party or something. Maybe you used to party a lot or whatever. Just take what resonate. But I feel like you're not doing that anymore. You don't even want to be in around the same people no more. Like, you don't even want to be in the same room as people no more. If it ain't about your money, if it ain't about your money, you don't even want to be in the same room anymore. Because whatever it is that what you was involved in, Leo, it just didn't satisfy you. It didn't please you. You just felt like it was just a waste of time. We got game over. Yeah. You don't want to be in the same rooms as people no more. It's over. I feel like you guys just want to just put love to the side for a minute. This is a heart laying on the ground. You just put love to the side. You could be coming off as detached, emotionally detached to people. Yeah, because you want a new beginning. You want growth. You want stability. You want longevity. Some of y'all want a family. Like I said, maybe you was out here playing around with these people for a little bit. You had a little roster, whatever. But when you realize you ain't gaining nothing out of it, you ain't going nowhere, and your life is in a circle, and you still around the same people that don't have nothing going on for themselves, that's when you decide one day to just wake up and just like cut everybody off with no explanation. Somebody could be expecting a child. That won't be for everyone. Some of you guys, you may have already have children of your own. Maybe you are single, a single parent, and you just want to focus on your children and your life. Just take what resonates. But I feel like at this point, you could be coming off as emotionally detached or just not available to love and family right now. You got tunnel vision. So the gossip is that you cut everybody off and everybody want an explanation, but you don't really. Some of y'all said what y'all had to say and left it at that. But they want you to continue to fight for them. Fight for what? Because I feel like you don't owe them. I don't know. I just feel like they want you back around for. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if they just nosy or they got abandonment issues or whatever the case may be. But it's like people want to be in your energy and be around just to waste your time. Like I said, a lot of y'all feel like if it ain't about no money, you don't want to be in the same room as them. It ain't nothing to talk about. It's over. Yep, told you. Some of y'all, when it comes to love, you may not even want it anymore. You let go of being promiscuous, sleeping around, right? Some of y'all even cut off somebody that was sleeping with somebody you was dealing with. Yep, you have gained a lot of emotional intelligence. Yeah, I feel like you definitely trying to change, Leo. Some of you guys, if this energy has already passed, you have changed. It's probably how you used to be. It's probably how it really went down before you actually, you know, decided to like before you leveled up. Some of y'all still in the mix of leveling up. It all depends. Everybody timelines is totally different. Yeah, you don't have to prove a point. And that's the thing. You don't have nothing to say. You don't have nothing to talk about. You don't have to prove a point. You don't. Yep, you're staying away from people. So I was right. People want to investigate. People want to be nosy, but there's nothing for them to investigate. There's nothing for them to watch because you left. Like I said, a lot of y'all block people or just completely ignored them. And some of you guys, if this is romantic, like love, your roster, they looking for you. People you just sleep around with, they're looking for you. But you're not up for sale. Because if you was tricking with these people, you're not up for sale anymore. Like I said, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be bothered. Like literally, y'all cut off y'all roster. Y'all cut off y'all HOs. Y'all cut off dysfunctional family. But for some reason, everybody feel like they feel like you owe an explanation. You don't owe them nothing because they know what they did to you. They know how they treated you. They know they're dysfunctional. They know they ain't going nowhere in life. And you don't want to be nothing like them. You don't want to be stuck in a cycle with them. And you don't want to be stuck in a circle. You want to move. You want to move mountains. You want to prosper. You want to be somebody. You want to go somewhere. Some of y'all, like I said, you want a family. And if you already got a family, if you already got kids, you just want more out of life for your children. You know what I'm saying? Whether they teenagers or little kids, it don't even matter. I just feel like you want to be better than the person that you were. And you want to be a better provider. You want to be a better lover for yourself and everybody around you. It's like you want to set an example, you know, of getting away from. It's like you set an example. You take an initiative. You are set an example for your family and those who are around you. If you got children or whatever that you're close to, or whoever, right? You know that you can overcome anything, no matter how life hit. Like no matter how hard life is, you know. I feel like you just want to be a leader. You just want to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? And you are the one that's leading the way, you know. But like I said, a lot of people are not going to understand your path, Leo. And you know you don't have to explain anything because you know that results will speak for itself. And people know what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's why people are in their feelings and they want you around because they want an explanation. They feel like you could be wanting an apology or they feel like they want an explanation or an apology from you or whatever the case may be and how things went down before you cut everybody off, you know. But yeah, that's the gossip. You know, you pushed everybody away for the betterment of yourself and your life and they just don't understand. But they're trying to force their way back in your life to get some information out of you. But I feel like you don't owe them anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo, and y'all take care.